Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube, Twitch, and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, we do have open slots available in the Tuesday Early Off-Stream campaign and in this, our Epic Level campaign. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know if you're interested in either of them. Be more than happy to sit down and see if they'd be a good suit for you and get you in on some of the action and fun. Now, without further ado, go ahead and give us that recap.
Dan, so 2 weeks ago we had part 2 of our peace negotiation. This time it was more like we didn't have to give statements. It was more of just hammering out the details about the peace negotiations, like prisoner exchanges. One of us had to pay a certain other party, like I think it was 25 million gold, and they also came to a vote of if the peace negotiations or the lasting peace was contingent on us dealing with 22. The vote came back negative, so this peace that we've negotiated is not contingent upon us dealing with 22. We are still going to try to deal with the 22 issue, hopefully peacefully, but if we are not successful, the peace will still hold. Once we negotiated the peace deal, it was signed in blood. Each of the parties, everyone got a copy of it, so they could take it back to their people and know that it's legit peace deal. Afterwards, the Lyceum came forward and kind of implicated the Moonweaver. They were basically said they were lied to, and after the peace negotiations, it was kind of like a get-together, and the party as a group was going through just trying to get information on what's going on with the Moonweaver and also just the 22 situation in general. So peace has been had, but it's fragile.
And one thing you guys didn't copy down, you did receive some type of notice of the Veiled Emissary wishing to have a discussion with at least Casimir in No Man's Land, away from any type of divine prying eye.
What about mortal prying eye?
Who gives a fuck? They're mortals.
Alright. I resent that.
Yeah, but you're practically a god.
Out of these nuts. I had to do it.
Alright, so, everybody, you did the conversating, you did the research of your book and tome.
Right.
And now the role-playing is yours.
I'd like to talk to our friend the Druid.
Who?
The Druid?
The Druid? She left. Wait, unless you're talking about Keyleth.
Keyleth, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, she's still there with Vexalia and Scanlan. Oh, you're back. Okay, what's up?
I was looking for your expertise in trees as a druid.
I mean, I'm not really a tree druid. I'm more of an extraplanar travel and gateways druid. Energies of the realms, you know.
Yeah, but you know trees more than me.
I could point out a tree and tell you that it's a birch, probably, if it is one.
Oh, okay. Because I'm looking for a tree that's more flexible than others.
Birch is a pretty flexible tree. Yeah, palm trees, those are very flexible.
Oh, never heard of that.
Oh, they're around these like tropical areas, usually beaches and things like that. They're kind of like longer trees. They have coconuts on them. You know coconut trees?
I'm afraid I've never
All right, so
seen one.
I know more about trees than you. What do you need? What?
Well, I have this book that I got from a weird place, but I need a special kind of tree to make the paper. It's just that and I show him the book and show her the book in question.
Oh, that's some really thin paper.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know specifically what it could. I mean, I can ask some druids about it for you.
If you could, please.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean you're gonna kill all those trees?
I'd like to plant more trees of that species.
Roll me a deception check. You plan on cutting them bitches down. You want that paper.
Yeah. Character sheet. It's like.
Uh-oh, somebody leave? Oh, they're back.
Deception. 16.
That doesn't even beat her passive.
I'll reroll. Human thing.
You're not a human, you're a dragon. Yeah, go for it.
19.
Alright, so I have to roll not a 2.
Okay.
7. She just blinks at you. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on giving you any information about our natural resources until we get some things squared away and settled.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll slowly back away and leave her alone.
Okay.
Guess I'm not getting any information.
I mean, probably not. She's not the right druid for that.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it's also a miracle that you've survived so far. Given everything.
I know.
I'm surprised we all survived the peace negotiations.
No, I thought all of us would survive. Elowin, after Elowin, I wasn't so sure. I really thought that part of the negotiations we might have to give you up. And I was willing to do it.
Never gonna give you up.
Some of you may die, and that is a price I am willing to pay.
Exactly.
It's a risk I'm willing to pay.
Yes.
Does anyone else have any business here? Otherwise, shall we get back to our world? Since I believe we have a meeting. And we're already missing one from this.
Do we get any more information on 22? Or are we good on that?
There's not much more we can get. They say every emissary they send over there dies or never comes back. Let me rephrase that. We don't know if they die, but they don't ever come back. So what information we've gotten so far is very little, but they don't have much more than that.
If I ever need to get to 22, I can.
Well, you see some
But let's return to Zodiac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go Zodiac. I'm curious about this meeting. What's going to happen?
Alrighty. So, who has the plane shift?
I'll do it.
All right, thank you. So, you plane shift everybody on back. Do. Now that all of you... Yes?
I was only going to say, Kaz will give the specific directions of where Liara's old temple was. So, to like, help locate it.
Okay. At least 3 of you know where that crime scene is, so it shouldn't be that bad. So, after getting back, you all... Well, when you plane shift back, you're just immediately going to the beach.
Should we pick up Glacies first?
Do we have to? Out of character, yes.
Hey, Dad.
She does have
Dad.
God-slaying arrows.
I'm not
I
going to
mean-
meet a god.
When,
If anything, we're
I've-
going to a land specifically that gods have no power on.
Where's go ahead.
I was going to say, like, we haven't had a beach episode, have we?
What is the beach episode? What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's all good.
Fine, if we must pick up the demon, then we can pick up the demon.
I guess. Where's the demon?
I would assume Morian still, and then I can take us to No Man's Land if we're worried about spell slots. Elowen.
Alrighty. So you guys go back over to Morian, where you see Nobu Jr. is sitting down across from Lauren right now, because that's your display name, so that is what I'm going to be calling you for every single NPC that interacts with you from now on.
No, she looks like Lauren.
Good. But Nobu Jr. is sitting down playing chess against her, and in a very frustrated look, Lauren appears to be losing horrifically to him.
What? Lauren has the same intelligence.
He is good at 3 things.
Singing, chess, and goldfish. Okay.
He was not good at goldfish.
I know. Not magic, I know that. Okay. This is a stupid game.
Checkmate.
You know,
I told you weren't supposed to do this. When I do this, you have to do this, and when you do this, I have to do this. And if you go ahead and go do that, I'm going to just be able to do this instead, in which case I'm going to win anyways.
Why can't you just play dice like a normal person?
Because dice is chance, and I can lose.
I have a new way we can do warfare against the gods. But we need Nobu Jr. I'm going to say, looking at the group.
He will write another tally mark. Apparently, he has 6 wins and 3 losses.
Wait, he lost
Absolutely denied.
Oh, hey guys, how did everything go?
We're
It's
alive.
fine.
Yeah?
And we're here.
I
I'm
received
saying-
so many sendings not that long ago from people I've never met.
What did this say?
One of them was trying to offer me assistance with military training for our mages. It was this guy named Thunderbrand. Honestly, he sounded pretty cool. Another individual was trying to well, he said a bunch of words in a language I couldn't understand at first, so then I had to cast read languages. Really good spell, guys. And then after that, I found out that apparently he was interested in a trade for the life of the dragon for riches beyond my wildest dreams.
What was that one again? Just to check.
I can't remember which one they were. I never met them before. I don't even know how they were sending to me.
Damn it. Well, we can use that one.
And someone else hit me up. He was asking for the rights to my song. I don't know. I told him I didn't know how he heard I want it that way, but I apparently he did.
I want it that way would have been wild at that meeting.
Yeah, you were a hotly discussed topic at the meeting. Don't worry about it. You mellowed it well.
Was it Jamon that wanted the dragon?
Jermaine? What?
Jamon.
Jermaine.
Jamon.
Jamon?
Yeah.
I think that's racist.
Why?
Well, no. How you doing, Jamon? Jamon crazy.
What?
I don't know. It just feels racist to me.
Well, it's his name.
I've never met somebody named that before.
I have, and he doesn't like me.
Oh, could have been then. But how did they know me?
Don't worry about it. It won't hurt your head too much.
And don't worry, I'm not going to sell you until you build our, floating castle like you promised.
Oh, that gives them incentive to never build a castle.
Oh, then I won't sell you if you build the castle. Mom always
There
told
you
me
go.
to negotiate. Yep.
If you have questions about why people are messaging you, Desmond is the perfect person to talk to.
Sure, I'll just message Desmond.
Stalking him.
Also message the narrator. Of course, you don't need to message him. You just talk. And he'll hear you.
What'd you say, Lauren?
I saw Desmond skulking about in the back over there.
Can't hear you, Wyatt.
Oh, I saw Desmond skulking in the back over there, pondering his orb.
Checkmate.
We're not playing anymore.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to let you know.
You should go steal his orb. You won't see that coming. Do I get a message from Desmond?
Thievery is bad. No, Desmond doesn't care. He's just doing his thing.
I know it's bad, but it'd be a funny prank.
Mom said
Don't
no,
listen
save
to the
all
demon.
pranks. She's a devil. That is racist. That one I've
And-
talked about.
And wildly inaccurate.
Yeah, demons are like chaotic, destructive, and all-consuming. His eyes very slightly shift to Elowen and then away. Devils are
just
law-abiding.
Lord.
Devils are law-abiding citizens.
I don't break the rules.
That's very. I disagree. We have a meeting. You coming? Or do you want to keep losing?
Well, I was training with a sword, but I don't like swords. Where are we going?
No man's land.
Who are we killing?
No one. We have to have a meeting with the Moonweaver's emissary. Things are strange. They acted odd. It might not be as it seems.
Strange that they're meeting you here. And that's the god that I would be on guard if I were you. Especially if that's the god that tried to frame you.
They also defended us in the meeting, presented new evidence showing what happened in the heavens, and said that they do not blame us for it and stood on our side.
Even if that is true, that god is still their precedence. They
That
are
was
the
not from their
representative
goddess.
For a reason.
That was from the emissary. Apparently, the emissary cannot speak for their goddess, despite that literally being their entire thing. Things were strange, and they spoke to us requesting a meeting secretly.
Look, you can smell the bullshit better than most of us can. That's why we need you there.
Yeah. I still think we
And
should
they're
be prepared for a trap.
Oh, I agree, but they're wanting to meet in
The
no
area.
man's land and a specific location to suspect, which is meaning they don't want God eyes on this.
If you guys want, I have the perfect spell for that.
we could bring him.
What?
It's called Find Traps.
I'm good.
He
You
does
should go
have
back.
that spell.
Should go back to practicing with your sword. You're getting better. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
Yo.
Hey, what's your workout regimen?
Ooh, my workout.
Yeah, can you write it down for me and bring it back? I want to start doing it.
Sure. It's 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups,
Okay.
10-mile run every day.
What is it? The Pete Davidson, Alec Bullock one?
I believe
that's
it's the
Saitama.
Yeah.
the One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. Yeah, all you have to do
Yeah.
is 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 10 miles or 10 kilometers a day.
He's gonna do it. No.
Oh, that's
I've heard
real
that one
easy,
also makes
actually.
you bald.
Never mind, I won't. Wait, he has nothing but hair.
Imagine
And
how
no,
he would be.
teleporting
with
does
that.
not count towards 10 miles. You have to physically actually move.
Yeah, I don't even know the teleport spell. I know Misty Step, and then he dimension doors away.
That tracks. We should leave before he keeps doing magic.
But
I'm waiting for
also,
one of the
after you're done with the
castles
push-ups and the
to take us
sit-ups,
away.
you gotta lift up heavy things. You gotta lift up heavy things and put them back down.
The fish blubs in the bowl. It's a new fish. Looks
It's an
exactly
alive?
like the old one. Yeah, there's
No.
currently a living fish in the bowl.
We gave him an illusion so that there wouldn't be a new fish.
Oh yeah, there is the fish in the bowl.
Blub blub.
All right, guys. So back to No Man's Land.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Do 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 do. As you teleport away and arrive in No Man's Land, you see it is nighttime here. The sun has descended over the horizon, and the moon seems to be high-rised in the sky. Only a small spattering of stars can be seen from this vantage point, but it appears to be as if the moon is watching over this location. As you have all arrived, you notice that there's a tunnel in the sand currently dug into it, right over top of where the sunken, ruined church of Shar was.
You know, this isn't far from where I met my original adventuring group out here.
Really?
Yeah, we were up the beach more north towards Nordis. But it was a different time. Sobek was the person that reached out to me then. He's dead.
What happened to him?
He got he got killed by Leo's champion and then burned with hellfire. We wanted to turn his body in for a reward, but we weren't able to.
Well,
And this was your friend that you tried to turn on?
No, they died and we wanted to make the most of it. He was worth a lot of money. He was also a really good cook. But Zodiac's always had good cooks.
that is true. Zogno is what they're best known for.
Lasagna was made in Exandria.
But I don't do much carbs nowadays, so never partook as much of lasagna, but I recognize its importance.
I have way too little time to argue with you.
So where is this person? I'm hoping they're not in that cave, because that very much a
Well,
trap.
this cave isn't supposed to be here. This entire place was supposed to be non-existent to a certain extent. So let's go. It seems we have an invitation.
So are you going down into the cave?
Kazas.
I will follow behind you.
Look at the wizard Elowen. There's no way you can lift this temple.
You know a way we can lift this temple? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because Liara did it last time out of character, but going in a cave is like the easiest way for everybody to die.
Erg will lead the way.
That's not what I'm afraid. AoE guys, okay.
Not everything is trying to kill us at all times.
Yeah, but this seems like a trap.
What were you saying, Elowen?
I could also do move Earth.
Many times.
Indeed.
As
But,
far with a shovel.
Did they say they were waiting at the temple?
They did say that they would wait for you where the temple was.
Was or is?
Well, right now it's a was because it's buried in the ground.
Okay. Technically, it's still an is, but that's also meant.
It is and is. It is a was, but is currently is.
Before I enter this cave, do I see anyone above ground?
Perception check.
36.
About a quarter mile away on the shoreline, there is somebody fishing.
Sure, it's not that guy. I'm gonna say to everybody.
I'm gonna look. Does it look like the same person?
Perception check.
Okay.
Honestly, it could be.
Perception. 34.
No, that's Dushemi.
What's he doing here?
He has his own personal dock. This is where he keeps his ship.
Yeah, that's just do shimmy.
Can I make a perception just in case?
Sure.
All right. Give my. What is taking me so long? Roll 20.
Roll 20's a little bitch.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's because of my VPN. Nope, it's not my VPN. What's going on?
Hey, Vindu, you think you could hit him with a rock from here?
Why would you do that?
It's taking a while for my roll 20 character, my sheet to come up.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Do I look like I can throw a rock that far?
I could.
You'd
That sounds
murder
like a
him.
challenge.
That is the difference.
Please not hit the captain of my airship with the rocks.
In fact, do you think you can hit the moon from here, if you threw something?
I
We
very well
threw
might.
Ares to the moon.
We threw Ares. Who threw Ares to the moon?
I did.
Kaz and Orwell together.
Oh,
It was
we
both
did.
of us.
I did.
Yeah.
It was a combined effort,
I
but
love
it was
he,
fun.
He just defacted into I did it.
Hey, Alan.
So, that is 100% without a shadow of doubt, unless you got right up in his face and could see some makeup, Dushemi. He is fishing.
Okay.
By the looks of it, he's been fishing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, you
Yep,
think
that's just shimmy.
do you think you can hit the moon from here then, or without Casimir's help?
Possibly.
Do it.
Perhaps
I'm
not
sorry.
do it right now.
I'll just toss a
This is
rock and
over.
see.
Alright.
That's what his weakness is. He likes challenges. He did the boat race, remember?
They'll just piss off. Holy shit.
That's a natural 20.
No, I don't know why it's still doing that.
Oh, that's only a 9.
I rolled a
plus
16.
28.
So I'll take out 4. Oh, it's 4. Yeah, I don't know why it says 58.
I don't know.
Oh, it's 16 plus 28, so it's 38, 44.
Well, good news and bad news. Good news is you definitely picked up a random rock and threw it really fucking high in the sky. Bad news is now it's meteoriting back down towards the Earth.
Looks like
it'll.
I'm running into the cave now, as fast as my old man body can take me.
I might cave in the cave.
Sounds good. I'll go in the cave, dude.
Off in the distance,
Nuclear?
Dushemi just, ah!
Put a hole in his boat and it's sinking now.
Alrighty. So, people are now filing into the cave. As you all are walking down, you make it to this main foyer-like area where the buried ruined temple is, and you can see seated on a little bench that has been dragged outside is the veiled emissary, but instead of their glowing divine silver-laid armor, they are wearing dark brown leathers with blue tints so that they could blend into this environment perfectly. As you all begin filing down, she watches all of you. Hello. It would appear that the information given to me about that tome of yours was accurate.
Perhaps. Or perhaps we had some other method. Though, why are we here? We had a meeting point before. Granted, you seem to not want prying ears, but why here?
Because of the enchantments on this area. Nothing of a powerful mark of creation or otherwise is capable of divining what takes place here. It is far more secure to have a conversation. I wasn't anticipating you bringing a devil with you. Are they needed?
I don't know.
Not
Needed.
They're not needed, but we kind of need to watch after them.
What?
They are better at smelling bullshit than some of us.
Very well. If you say that they are needed. My real name is Ophira Morn. I'm not currently working as the Veiled Emissary, as my title dictates that I usually am. And I have some concerns about everything that has transpired recently. But I need you to understand that this conversation we are having needs to be mutually beneficial, politically inclined. Understood.
What is it what is it you're seeking?
Sanctuary.
From your god?
from many entities. I would like a beachfront property here. One acre of territory to do with as I see fit.
Who do we need to call to
No.
buy property here?
No Man's Land is exactly as its name says. Nobody owns it. You can set up whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Unless something changed, Joey. But that's always how it's...
That's the way it was always meant to be. But of course, people claim land.
So if you want to say you own it, say you own it. Someone might come and try to take it. That's not on anyone but them and you.
We can smooth things over with nearby cities to ensure that it is at least recognized. We've done so previously.
Good. The Moonweaver has been... Excuse my blasphemous speaking, but inconsistent in the past couple of years. Many of her worshippers have not been allowed to speak with her directly, instead being given visions and hints, much more elusive than she typically has been in the past. And many of us, we remember what she was like before conflicts of recent times. Inconsistent is not something we would have ever used to describe her.
Before you go on, Lauren, I think you have a way to make sure that no one can hear things, right? Use that now. You do have something of that, don't you?
Lauren?
Ren can. Oh, I thought she was talking. He was talking to them.
No, he was talking to you.
No, Lauren.
I can, but it's expensive, and I usually keep this stuff for myself. And we're also
I will pay you. Do it now. For everyone in this room.
we're in no man's land. I thought it was impossible to scry here.
It is possible for anything divine to scry here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Kaz is
already
asking for a specific reason.
She's got it. It's gonna kill all my spells. Okay. A day. I can do 4. How many do you need?
6?
For
At the very
everyone?
least for them. It would be better for us all, but at very least, cast it on them.
Who's doing the talking here? I'm gonna do it
Yes,
to the Moonweaver. Anyone else talking?
Myself.
To anyone else?
I recommend you put it on your bugbear. He has been the easiest target for us to look upon.
Alright, cool.
I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad at you for that. You're right.
Put it on the bugbear. So I got 2 left. I'll put the last 2 on Elowen and Vindir.
And of course, you still have your thing.
Yep.
All right, so that's everybody.
Forgive me, but better a precaution. I understand that it might be needless, but he's just gonna like slightly look around the room, just in case.
Precautions are worthwhile. So, a few years ago, there was a shift in her demeanor. Something different about her. She stopped communicating with us directly, using instead symbols and symbology, which made it tedious, but we thought it was a necessary form of elusive nature that she was trying to project. Many of us have been confused by this, but not enough to act out, myself included. Sahani and Avandra were once close in a romantic sense. And after what transpired, Avandra's death from all of you, her retaliation made perfect sense to me until I realized what she was doing was not
Be right there.
exacting revenge. It was meant to do something else. See, the Moonweaver, Sahani, is far more powerful than many of the other gods give her credit. The goddess of elves, of nighttime, deception, the goddess of the path. All of these make her so much stronger than many, many of the other gods. If she wished to exact her revenge upon you, it would have been far easier. They're gods. They're all incestuous. It's gods. But from my perspective, what was transpiring was not about vengeance. And so I started contemplating it. Why specific followers of Avandra were asked to take up leadership roles and responsibilities. Why were they thrown into the conflicts? Why were they given opportunities that many of us could have handled much better? The war would have looked completely differently if it was I who ended up going into the battle instead of, say, Jugrum. I'm sure you could agree.
Would you have been more merciful than he was?
To those that did not have anything to do with the calling of a god, yes. To all of you, no.
Then we agree. The killing of many here is needless. We were the only ones that you sought to have issues with.
The issue that I am seeing is the Moonweaver is meant to be the light that shows the path. The Moonweaver's light has been inconsistent. That is not like her. Something more at play than what I can see. And I haven't been able to dream of her Not for weeks before the death of Evandra. You used to be an elf, so you understand the waking dream, the realm of dreams that we connect to. Her realm.
Once upon a time, yes.
I haven't been able to connect to that.
Why are you telling us all this?
Because it's frightening.
Well, I'm saying, why are you telling us all? Like, what's the point? Do you want us to do something, or are you just venting to us to vent?
I'm
Something
not.
shouldn't be. If they are not able to connect to their dream, then how many others? Do you know how many others this is affecting? Or has this only been you?
Those that are dedicated worshippers of Sahani. We have been the ones not dreaming. There's been other tribes of elves in the realm of Exandria that have come back to light, ones that were not worshippers of hers. When I converse with them, without alluding to anything, it's very clear they are connecting to the realm. It seems like we're being stopped.
That she started acting inconsistent a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Can you recall when?
The specific date, yes, I can. It was before the harvest of the grains, the third harvest that would take place in our realm to hold us over through winters. You can roll me a history check. Casimir, I think you were the only one there for this. I'm gonna whisper something to you. It's your choice if you reveal it or not.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
What do you think it's going to be?
We will see.
Good answer.
I will say that the dice is... Okay, that was different. I would just say that the dice really tell a story. That was the first time you said that it was inconsistent. Was it... When after?
What do you mean?
The times that you noticed it, the times that it felt odd. Can you recall specific times, dates?
That is when the communication was no longer working. Before then, we would hear her, speak with her, lay with her in our dreams, be comforted by her. That is when everything changed to be more symbolic, more suggestions, more direction.
You lay with her, but then things change in the dream, right?
Yes, we used to lay with our goddess.
Could it be that she found someone? She doesn't feel comfortable doing that anymore?
No, we didn't lay with her like a married couple. We would lay as if staring at the stars, gazing upon the universe.
You still found someone and didn't feel comfortable doing it with followers anymore.
You want to... maybe that's... doesn't make sense.
It's just a thought. It's possible.
Sure.
As we try to put gods on pedestals, but at the end of the day, most of them are just us. They just have no powers.
Creatures that live long times notice when there's something different that happens. We are entities that crave consistency, and we know what it looks like. And when something breaks us out from that, we take note.
This is all nice, but you still haven't told us why you brought us here to tell us this. And why we had to make a deal to keep you sanctuaried here.
Because what I am telling you has changed her completely. What I am doing can be seen as a betrayal to my faith, as the veiled emissary of the Moonweaver.
Okay, but what do you expect us to do with this information?
What they asked for, to allow them in sanctuary, to take
Or just to figure out what's going on.
fear, and let them have some peace.
Or are you asking us to try to investigate the Moonweaver? Goddess.
That's what I'm getting at. Is this like a mission that they're trying to give us, or are they just telling us this just to tell us this?
If you all wish to investigate her, that would shine a light on what is happening very quickly, as none of you can operate without being within the full scope and view of the universe. However, what I am asking is for sanctuary, as these things do not line up. A week before any of the events that you conveyed to me at that meeting is when all of us stopped dreaming altogether. Every worshipper of hers disconnected. A week before you felled Avandra. Why? How long did you know she was coming after you? How long did you know about your conversation that you were going to have, your judgment? How long did she know?
I don't think that matters.
I do.
She knew before we did. If you're saying that everything cut out a week before we slayed Evandra, then that timeline would be... It's going to be an anniversary, isn't it? If I think back, it's... yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anniversary of what?
That was the
As
day
is not
that
saying
you,
it out loud.
That is the day that you brought Liara back.
Oh, it's Liara back to life. Oh, I was thinking it was the anniversary of death when we met Natalie.
No, that was like a month before that.
Actually,
no.
Oh, right, okay.
Kaz is right. It was a week before, because remember, it was literally a week in game time. You guys kept saying that, and it was when Natalie arrived, because Liara came back to life after Avandra died.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, you were right. It was the anniversary of her death.
Okay. What about any other significant dates? When did things feel wrong the most? The more you can tell us, the more that we can know. But it would be helpful.
Well, the day that she stopped speaking was the one that stood out the most to us at first. The day all of us stopped dreaming. Felt like we were losing our connection, losing our religion. Then, last night, I reconnected to the realm of dreams for the first time. And that is when she informed me. Thank you for getting the reference, yeah. That is when she informed me that I was going to act in her role as the veiled emissary. Once again. And I have not been called upon for that role for a very long time. I am not the greatest or most powerful warrior she has. By no means am I even close. But I am dedicated to her as I have been my entire life. I was born in the darkness. I was one of the Spider Queen's most promising assassins. And I was shown a path out to follow her. And I've dedicated every moment of my life to her. I've analyzed how she asks for things, how she does them. And I am sent as an emissary because I am glad to have my life taken in the defense of her. But what has been transpiring has not felt... It hasn't felt like Sahani. You were once an elf, so you understand how daunting this is.
As you say, I was once an elf. I went through what you did. It's not an easy transition. Try being disconnected permanently.
I would not wish that on anyone.
And such is fate. This is... difficult. Why did you pick this place? I asked you this before, but why here?
Some years ago, I was shown this location. While I laid with my god, gazing down at the many different realms, she pointed out at one of the places that none of her light shined. She told me of it. That there was a great betrayal that took place here, and another one that would again. That this is a place that the divine do not have access. They cannot touch, they cannot manipulate, they cannot see. She told me that this is a location of great absence of divinity, and in that great truth.
I think we should leave.
Probably.
Perhaps we should be at above ground for this conversation and for any others that we might wish.
We should. It doesn't make sense to be down here. And what is this place, anyways?
Something I can tell you in a moment.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Like fourth or fifth, whatever about I'm on.
What'd you say, Er?
I said fourth or fifth back.
Okay.
Sentiment.
You are using your other microphone just as a heads up. It's probably intentional since you disconnected stuff, but yeah. It wasn't the good one at the start of all of this, but...
Is it better now?
I mean, I can hear you. It's just while I'm going to keep going. What?
Okay. Sorry about that.
Sounds like a cell phone mic.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys crawl your way back out, and she will follow after you, looking around.
Will you give us a moment? Just stay. Don't wander far. But stay on this beach.
There is a man
Let us
fishing
discuss.
not far from here. I'll go see if he has any catches I could start frying.
Do you think you could hit him with a rock from here?
Do not hit him with a rock.
That is a stupid notion. Nobody could possibly do that.
So you can't.
No one possibly could.
Looks over at and then looks over at Casimir.
That's like a quarter mile away.
Is like holding back?
Wait. You said a quarter mile away.
Yes.
You realize with magic you can create planes of existence, but throwing a rock a quarter mile away blows your mind?
It's impossible to do so. There's limitations upon the physical nature of any living creature.
Get hit
That-
on my crossbow.
I will roll. I will try this.
No.
Roll to hit Dushemi.
You're going to kill him.
Throw it up over him, past him, so that way you can prove that you can throw further than a quarter mile.
Kaz is going to kick this rock.
Roll
Like,
a
as it's being
19.
thrown, I'm kicking it away.
Okay, so 19 plus 28, that's 39, that is 47.
Okay, Kaz, you have to beat a 47.
Like, what? How did it go up to 47?
Because he gets a lot of bonuses.
I have plus 28 to athletics.
Yeah. That's 47.
Why not?
Kaz, you
I'm
try.
only looking to move like the projectile so that it goes away.
Okay. So, as you pick up the rock and start aiming and get ready to toss, Casimir slams against your arm hard enough. It still goes rocketing the full distance, and you all see a small explosion in the sand in that area. You didn't hit Dushemi, but the rock landed like 2 feet in front of him.
How
I'll look
would-
over. I'll look over to Emissary. I'm like, you were saying?
Yes, congratulations, you nearly killed a man.
You're monsters.
He
Agreed.
also won the bet.
Will you stop being baited in by the demon? It is not a hard thing. Control yourself.
I'm still alive.
Sorry!
I thought
Couldn't
you
help
and I
it.
got along.
Me too! I could throw a quarter mile.
Dick.
Sorry!
That was really a dick move of you.
Love the demon insults. Yeah, they never end. All right. Well, I'll go speak with him to give you all a moment of peace. And we're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. When we come back, you guys can reveal what you wish to with one another.
Joey, is there any way I can shoot the moon?
How many times do I need to tell you no?
Okay. DC 50 to hit.
I actually do that? I think I might be able to. I'd have to hit a nat 20.
Nat 20 won't hit. 50.
50? I need guidance.
I don't know what to tell you.
I am tempted to get that legendary skill at 29. It says if you roll a 20 on a skill, you succeed.
If you
No matter
roll a
what.
20, you succeed.
Yeah. It literally takes the concept that everyone's like, oh, you rolled that 20. Yeah, I'm at C. Like, no, that's only on checks. Not on skill checks. But no, that one says, like, no, on skill checks. 2 20s. You're good.
Ooh, So, everybody. And everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You've been granted privacy by the Veiled Emissary. Who remembers their real name? Go! They fucking told you guys their real name.
Ophira Morn.
You
That's
scrolled
like
up.
Ophelia.
No, I looked over to my notes.
Okay, you get an inspiration because you took notes.
I don't know if this person's important yet, because we might be killing them.
We're not killing them.
Jesus, that's your first reaction to every NPC. Kill them.
Well, this Glacius is gonna present an argument that's actually kind of convincing, pretty convincing.
It's
especially.
not going
Let's just see what happens.
In Lacey's mind, it's convincing.
Glacey's go-to for everybody is murder. It's just like,
No. If you're out of the way and not doing anything, she doesn't want to go out of her way to kill you. It just takes away from her goal time.
what's her
There was that
catchphrase?
shopkeep.
3 arrows.
Just said 4 arrows.
Yeah, 4 arrows.
Actually, I was just looking at it. I can shoot 7 rounds first round. Well, second, I'd go second in combat, but I'd shoot 7 arrows that turn.
See what I mean? But yes, now you guys all have privacy with one another. Go.
What
Okay,
is
so-
it?
What is that place?
You've been out of this dungeon?
Yes. I was meaning you said you want to talk to us privately, so what is it?
Well, the first time that she was mentioning that things started to go wrong, the dates line up with the very first time that we went to the moon. That I, Liara, and some of the others first went to the moon. The date lines up to it perfectly. At the time,
would
I
go
don't...
into the...
Go on, her.
No, sorry. I thought you was done.
No, what'd you say, her? Go. He
I was
paused.
going to say, like, what does going to the moon actually mean?
This is the moon mover that we're talking about. When we went to the moon, it was the moon mover's domain. We literally went there, we sailed up to the moon. It was the first time that probably someone from this world ventured into the above, or whatever you want to call it, in space. But we went to the moon and we met the moon mover. We met some of the people there. There was this... We met a spider there. We killed it a long time ago when we were hunting it. It had eggs everywhere, but Liara took fascination with the thing and made cloaks out of it. She even came back with some strange diadem from the place. And it's like we'd found that there was people living on there. They said that there was demons that were living on the moon. The place was also infested with worms, and there was some temple there that we tried to tread upon but couldn't. That was absolutely infested in these giant worms. It all went very badly, and we had to leave. But it's a lot of things, I know. But the main piece is that the main time things seem to have disconnected. aligned with our meeting with the Moonweaver, but also possibly our first connection with Shaw.
Are you suggesting that Shar might have connected Moonweaver because of us?
Say that again.
Are you implying that because of us going to the moon, Shar was able to corrupt the Moonweaver?
I don't know. I'll go. This will be out of character. Wyatt, when did the Liara first start showing changes towards Shar?
It's a weird one. I think when she found out somebody was actually in the moon, because she related it to her story, but the diadem had something to do with it too. And she outwardly started worshiping Shar when she went to what is it? After Melissa got kidnapped in the ley lines, that's when she renounced 22 and switched to Shar. But that was like the big moment. But I think when she found out about Shar's situation, she wanted to free Shar, and that we came up with a plan to blow up the moon.
I know we had the plan to blow up the moon even before that, because like when we went to the moon the first time, we were conspiring the plan of, wouldn't it be funny if we blew up the moon, and we were getting like bags of clothing and stuff to go and do that. And then we went to the moon and it never happened because we didn't have the materials, but we still had the whole plan of blow up the moon.
She found out about Shar we found out about Shar, if I'm remembering this, I can check my notes, but I'm pretty sure we found out about Shar being in the moon through the Moonweaver herself.
I believe we did, yes.
And,
because I believe...
Erasta is how you found out about her.
Is that Rasta?
Erasta, that was the name of the spider lady. Erasta.
That was a spider, yes.
No, that can't be because Liara tried to dig downwards in the moon and was stopped by the Moonweaver before we met Erasta.
You started digging when you were inside of that area with Erasta after defeating her.
I thought that was... I'm pretty sure it was before it.
It was in there that you guys started doing. You guys jumped around on the moon. You found out about the moonworms. You didn't want to wrangle with them. You tracked down Erasta's little temple area after some people told you about it. We're like, hey, it's real bad for all of us up here. Can you help us out? You guys helped them, and then you went diggy hole. Kaz went, I can break this protective barrier around the diadem, and then you broke it, and then she kept the diadem.
She did keep the diadem.
Yeah, we did do that.
Yep.
We also found like the temple kind of thing, didn't we?
Where Erasta was locked away.
Oh, so that was that linked with Erasta? Okay.
Yeah. Erasta was linked to the Moonweaver. Not the Moonweaver, to Shar. Yeah. All of that was out of character for everyone else other than these two players. 4 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, a long fucking time ago. This is why it's hard to remember.
Dang.
I had notes on Erasta and stuff. It's on Liara's sheet though, so like, yeah.
All I can say is, you talk about this. I keep thinking about that episode of Futurama. We lose on the moon.
I'm sorry, buddy. I can barely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
With that mic.
This new mic sucks.
You're not using the new mic. You're using your phone mic right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would explain it, but I don't have time to try to give anything.
You're good.
That's okay.
Kaz will relay everything that we kind of just talked about there as what he's remembering.
That doesn't tell me what this temple is or why that person brought us to this temple.
this temple that is buried and is supposed to be forgotten and gone was a creation by Liara. It was a temple to Shar. And it was exactly why I stopped her when she began speaking. Because if it was to do with the Moonweaver, and if things are wrong with her as it seems to be, Shar had power here. In a place where she shouldn't have. Liara gave that to her, so if she was still able to hear, I wanted to withhold that. The power shouldn't be here any longer, not that the temple's gone, not that... The Liara that worshipped here is gone, but... One of the other dates that she said, the date that everything went blank, was the anniversary of Liara's death.
Why is that important? She's dead.
Because it was the anniversary of the death of the one most close to Shah, their worshipper, their would-be champion, or however you want to phrase it.
What power would that cause?
For our anniversary, I don't know. But the Veiled Emissary said that on the anniversary of her funeral, what was it they said? They showed the moon entirely on her grave.
I don't think
The Veiled Emissary said something. No, the Moonweaver said something about it. That's what it was. Before, when we spoke to the Moonweaver, she said that for Liara's anniversary, she did something to honor her, which felt odd.
Gods honor their enemies all the time. That
Really?
isn't a lie. A great example would be Ares. Ares
Something
didn't
about
get
this.
along with your Liara friend, but I damn
Something
sure
about this felt off.
Did
It's
he
just-
mention any dates of when we brought Liara back?
That's a better point. If there was an argument for this being Shar, wasn't there a day when we were in Exandria that the sun didn't rise and they didn't experience anything during that, but they experienced it during Liara's anniversary? It makes me question whether there was something else going on that day. And maybe the anniversary is there being used as a distraction for you not to notice what the real incident was.
These are all things that I was trying to, when I was asking him for specific dates. That's why.
Is there any way we can? Is there any way we can prove that Shara still has power here, or verify that she's completely gone?
Wow.
I will say, I want you to start taking a beat after somebody says something before you start speaking. Because Kaz was still speaking when you jumped in with that.
No, that was fine.
Just in the future, like, if you could do that, just take a full beat after somebody stops and then pick up. But what was your question, Her?
If somebody can tell if Shar still has power here was the question.
If only divine magics could work here.
Wow.
Indeed, you got anything?
Divine magic doesn't work.
Another way to tell, though, is usually there's worshippers at the site. But strangely enough, there's a nicely dug tunnel straight to it. So I'm assuming this is the temple to Shar then?
It was.
Yara
Yes.
brought it up.
This dugout, I assume, was made by the emissary, but I'll actually take a look at it now that it's kind of been said. Does it look like it's recent? Like, this was recently made, or has
Oh.
this been something that's existed for a while?
Survival check. The first non-murderous rock throw ability check of the night. Oh no, you guys incited. I apologize.
Do you want Glacies to do this check?
I actually can join on, but that's 22.
It's been dug out for a few days now.
I'm gonna do a check just so Glacies is tracking this knowledge too. I think her minimum, yeah, is insane. 28. So she's tracking that too, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a few days. Same as him. He crit, he automatically succeeds on a 22.
This was actually a few days ago, which doesn't feel... The nagging feeling that I have, that is even worse. This temple shouldn't exist.
None of this feels right. This emissary meeting us at a temple of their enemy god, then asking for sanctuary and us to tell the neighboring cities not to attack them while they're at a temple to their enemy god. You guys are seeing where I'm going with this, right?
There's another layer that you're not seeing.
You think they're trying to?
There you go.
Go ahead, Ar. What were you saying?
I'm good. Sorry about that.
What I'm trying to say is, put it plainly, this person is using the information on Silhani to use it as an excuse to get this temple back up without any nation taking it down in the area, because we give them asylum and they're going to hold us to that deal. There are ways to make it so we can't break that deal. This is a horrible decision to give to them, especially when we're meeting them at a temple to the enemy god where they have no business going to. All of this beach, the gods cannot see, even if she shines sunlight on us. That's why I thought it would be funny if an arrow hit her. Or a rock looking at her.
All of the gods couldn't, but Shar could. The only Yara did here, it gave her power on this area. Which is why I was worried, but there is another layer that you're not seeing, and this is why I worry more. This temple should not exist anymore. Vindir, am I wrong in this? When we met in the agreements with the first sorcerer,
Zephyrin.
Zafran, when he was imprisoning all of the Yara's people here, didn't he say he was going to remove this off the map?
He did. There's also another layer that I haven't told anybody. Casimir, you didn't fully pull Liara out of that void.
What?
What do you mean?
Shar asked for a sacrifice. Or for me to lose something.
Sacrifice of what?
I gave her the boon that 22 gave us.
We gotta kill that god of yours. You could not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We need to leave now. That emissary, I would say, is not an emissary of the Moonweaver anymore. We're not giving them any deal, and we leave. We deal with your god, or now ex-god.
I'm talking to them first before we go to murder.
Your god is helping one of the only gods that can end things on their own terms if they are free, and giving them an immense amount of power. There's nothing to talk about.
What does it mean exactly that she has that?
Don't know. But it probably isn't good. That's why I was wondering if there was any events that happened when we brought Liara back.
Then she let her go, but she wouldn't let her go without it being worthwhile. It's... Joey, what can I think about that? What if a god has another god's boon or favor? What does that mean? I can understand what it means for a mortal, but what would that mean for a god?
Go ahead and roll me a religion check.
When
Yeah.
get into this as well.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll the religion check?
Oh yeah, this is all you put it. I mean, I'll roll as well, just like...
He could hit 22.
37.
Damn it, Kaz, you rolled too high.
I know.
All right. Kaz, you're not quite sure. For a 26, this is not the realm of what you understand. For you, Vindir, now that you had some time to contemplate this, because you were the only person aware of this going on, right? Now that you've had some time to contemplate this, it's not good. Having a boon of another god at your disposal means she should have access to some of the power of that boon. She should have access to the sweep of the ability of that boon. And if she is powerful enough, she might be even able to nullify it for others. She is, after all, the goddess of loss. She could take anything that she has ownership over.
Well. There we go.
Do you tell them that?
Yeah. I'm telling him everything.
Okay.
No, okay.
That's what we needed to
Yeah.
That's what I was in for.
I'm opening up because I mean I could have kept the whole boon thing quiet still.
This is
Good.
We need to deal with this sooner rather than later. I'm telling you, let's not allow this person to possibly raise a temple. They want to stay here, they can stay here. It's no man's land. Nobody's going to give them issues. But I do not recommend going to each country and telling them to let this person do what they want when it's clear somebody is trying to get back into that temple.
if what I'm thinking is even potentially true, then it is worse than we know. We knew this was planned. Right? This was planned in advance. Like Evandra's death, I mean, like this was planned, and things had been moved into motion for a while. What if it's no longer the maneuver?
It was quite uncharacteristically mean when we saw her.
And what if it also means, given that this temple still exists, and given Saffron's want to offer himself over to us so freely, which I felt was incredibly pushed upon, and given that he failed in this task as previously one of our most faithful, if Shar has returned or has potentially switched places with their sister, Zafran could be on their side.
Or Zafran either forgot to destroy this place, or just didn't get around to doing it yet.
Zafran was a psychopathic murderer.
I'm gonna kill him.
Kidnaps people who haven't done anything. And you want that guy.
That has to deal with destroying this temple. How?
It was the entire deal with when it came to Liara, when he kidnapped Liara. They held this place as a threat, sort of, as a way to keep it away that she wouldn't know. But they were to destroy this temple, not bury it.
Does Liara still worship Shar?
Liara is not.
Yara's
Liara.
not with us.
Was she dead again?
She left when the war started here.
Roll a d100.
Then my question still stands. Does she still worship Shar?
No.
We don't believe
She
so.
knows.
Is
She
it
knows nothing.
Is it possible that Zafran tried to destroy this, but buried it instead? Tried to.
He would have told us.
He should have told us, regardless.
Or if he's a psychopathic murderer, maybe he just didn't want anybody to find out.
I'm more on her side. If he wanted to destroy this place, he would have. He kept it.
That's what I'm saying. It was supposed to be destroyed and it didn't. The why, I don't know. This was supposed to be gone. And this tunnel here, it was a couple days ago. And if they only just got here, that does not explain why this was already dug out. They might have done it in advance. Perhaps ask them just to see if they did it. I don't think Zafran would have been so simple as to leave evidence, but
Even if what you're saying is true, and the Moonweaver is Shar now, we should not be facing her when she has the power of a second god.
if she is
Yeah.
getting more powerful through 22 through the use of this boon, I agree.
Then let's go deal with 22.
We cannot speak a word of what we said here outside of this place.
Are we
Because
planning on
otherwise
killing
she
her?
might know. I do not want to kill 22, no. But Shah or the Moonweaver?
Maybe ask a question.
Maybe.
What'd you say, Er?
When we talk to 22, I wonder if there's ways we could try to figure out that it is Shar, like ask questions that maybe only one or the other would know.
No, 22 is not Shar. The Moonweaver might be Shar. The Moonweaver is Shar's sister.
Sorry,
22 is separate. But
I was getting
22. 22 might be linked in because if Vindir offered that boon to Shar, they might be gaining power from everything that 22 is doing right now, which would be a reason for them to set up 22 to go on a rampage, and for war to be raged as a distraction, for them to paint everything. It seems reasonable. But I think we need to deal with 22. But I do not seek her end. just an end to the destruction.
Well, I think we got at least 3 of us that are pretty good. 22. What about the others?
I wonder if 22 can take back the boon from Shar.
She can take anything back.
Technically hers, so she can just take it out of it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but Shar has iron grips too.
yeah, taking things away from Shar is very hard. I
Well,
don't know if
Shar is
Khaleesi's
the
been
goddess of
noticing.
loss. She can just lose that.
I don't think it works that way.
Oh wait, is the Spider Queen? Spider Queen is separate from Shar, right? Spider Queen's Loth.
Yeah, that's Loth. Joey,
Yeah. Making sure.
Spider Queen is Loth. Yeah.
so 22
making
wasn't a betrayer.
22 was not a betrayer during the calamity, which is what you asked.
That's all I wouldn't know any. Would I know any of this information or no?
The calamity situation you would be aware of.
Would I know anything about 22? Why?
Are you proficient in religion?
I believe I am, but let me check. I should be knowing the character. Where is R? QR? No, I am not. That's unfortunate.
Then no. That would be very hyper-specific information.
Maybe Vindir might know. Vindir,
Vindir has already rolled multiple times for what he knows about this shit.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Look, we should deal with this now. I believe your friend, one way or another, has to stop helping them. I don't know. I've never heard of a god being able to take back its blessing without somebody breaking its doctrines. But your god seems to be breaking a lot of rules, so maybe they might be able to help.
She's being used by another god, though. This might be useful. A way to direct her away from the people.
A piece of her power is no longer in her control might be enough to sway her.
If she's being used by another, I think this is potentially something that we can use.
I don't know.
We don't have any proof of this, but everything that we are saying is not superstition, it's hypothetical. I believe that's the word.
How did you guys manage to get your friend back from Shar? You said you gave something up. You must be incredibly. How did you know about Shar's realm to pull something from there?
It was a gift from me.
From Vindir? I'm gonna look over
From
at Vindir.
22. From 22.
You're not seeing that there might be some familiarity with this entity by 22.
22 didn't give them up willingly. 22 opened the door, but Shah refused to let it go.
Opening the door to a realm of loss, where, as I'm understanding, she's trapped, where nothing can get in. It's a little weird. Incredibly powerful. Maybe they're familiar with each other, is all I'm suggesting. We should definitely leave now, though, and deal with this issue.
I think it's best if we hope for the best, but plan for the worst.
I want to ask the emissary a couple more things. see if we can get any more dates that seem to line up and understand. Because you mentioned one, the day without any sun. There's also another day that comes to mind that I want to ask if anything occurred on it.
You go ask. I'm gonna go prepare. I need to grab 3 arrows from somebody. I'm gonna be near the water if you need me.
Do not, if you're going to grab arrows, do not kill this person.
No, I just gotta talk to Glacia now, yeah?
You want somebody to come with you?
If you want to talk to Glacia, sure. But it's gonna be like 2 seconds. She's just going over there and being like, hey, I need those god-slaying arrows that kind of put on hold a while ago.
Okay. I will just stay.
Alrighty. So, you hit up Glacia. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, wow, it reminded me of Fiona. I need 3 god-slaying arrows, the same ones I got from before.
Ooh. That's going to be a little difficult right now.
I need 1. If you give me 1, I can send you a very nice gift.
I would greatly appreciate any additional gifts, and I would give you more than 1 if I could. But Lilith just reacquired all of the god-slaying weapons and knowledges we have in the Hells.
By you being the archdevil of deceit.
I have maybe access to 1 that I could spare right now. But not 3.
1 would be perfect.
Okay.
Do you prefer loss or luck?
Ooh, luck. Loss is depressing.
Then you guys would have been good friends. I'll just wait to take the arrow.
Yep.
I need it immediately.
Okay. Give me a dex save.
Hit me. 19.
Oh. Okay.
It does half damage on fiends.
Alright. That'll be 23 points of piercing damage as an arrow shoots up from the sands directly into your foot.
Ow. Okay, got my arrow. Cool.
There you go. Yep. And now Kaz.
Hey, could have been.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I was gonna say, could have been the knee.
True. Kaz, who would you talking to?
Bill Dempsey.
Okay. So you go over to Opheria, who is sitting down with Dushemi, currently fishing as well. Yeah, if I was you, I'd stay away from them. They end up getting a lot of people killed. A lot of fun, though. And they pay really well. On second thought, nah, you should definitely go near them. You'll make plenty of... Oh, hi, Cass.
Hello. Tell me about it. It was work enough to try not get you killed a moment ago.
But you see what I mean. Next time I'll tell you the story about a man who got hit by a potato because someone got a smart-ass mouth.
I'm not going to comment on that one, but it's technically true.
I ain't inaccurate.
Gafira, I have a couple more dates that I was wondering about. If anything occurred then. And Kaz will give the date of when the sun, when the sun didn't show up or something like that. He won't say the specific event, but he'll say the date roughly of it.
I recall that day. It was one that ancient diviners had saw, the day of the dark, the day of darkness, the great consuming. It was believed that that eclipse was when all abjurative magic became weak. Of course, we didn't have time to test it. We did find out that magic acted strangely during this time, and it only lasted about 20 hours. Maybe a little longer.
Strangely, how?
Druids who would attempt to call upon the crops weren't capable of doing so. They weren't able to call them to nurture them. Mages that were attempting to solidify magics into items, it was disrupted. People who built protective barriers swayed and altered as well.
Well, what of your connection to your goddess?
Nothing different. Not that I can recall.
Interesting. How about, I don't guess, the rough date of when Liara made all the sacrifices to Shar to rid them of the demon plague? But when she sacrificed like 20,000 people or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. That was around the day that my goddess showed me this speech. When I laid with her. And she gave me the strange warning.
And she said something else would be committed on this land someday.
Another betrayal, yes.
Interesting. The place that we were in, the tunnel down to it, was that something dug out by yourself, or did you merely see it and take opportunity to go within?
I did not wish to be watched by the moon for this conversation, but the tunnel was already dug. I simply discovered a not so well hidden entry into it. Like a child tried hiding it with wood. Melissa Mayhem. She is a 30-year-old woman stuck in a 6-year-old's body.
Thank you. Is there anything else? Any other particular date or time when things felt strange? Ones that haven't been mentioned so far.
Jesus, I'm rolling low. Mostly the ones I discussed with you and your allies. However, there have been more individuals expressing their shortcomings of faith. And it has been progressively getting worse and worse ever since the war. And now that peace talks are here, I'm unsure which way many people are going to go.
Thank you. I don't know how we might be able to assist, but I believe it might be for the best for you to take up refuge here. Perhaps do not go into those tunnels. Leave them
Why?
be.
I have been forthright with you.
They were made by a friend of mine. They hold bad memories.
You can roll me a deception check.
I mean,
There's a lot more
It's
to
tough,
it than that. That's
Oh,
called
yeah.
being deceptive. God damn you. One more time.
yeah, well, that's 14.
Okay, yeah, I was giving you a second to decide. Her eyes seem to narrow at you, clearly discerning some level of deception from you. Have I done something to not warrant trust?
I'm saying it's for your own benefit. If you wish to stay and not be seen by anyone, do not go there. I cannot promise that the protections of this land will extend to down there. None of that is a lie.
No. She can definitely tell you're not telling her something, obviously. But she'll just slowly nod as she's watching you.
Admit it. The first one is to be reassuring. The second warning will be purposeful. Do not enter it. But thank you for this meeting.
Of course.
We'll be in touch.
Very well.
We have some matters to take care of, but thank you.
Do Shemio look at her? Yeah, it's best not to question any of their questions.
If we're not saying something, it's usually for good reason.
That's what I learned.
I
Head
got
down, I
tossed the Shemia
should.
bag.
Woo.
I like tossed the Shemia bag. It's got like 200 gold in it. This conversation didn't happen.
It never does. Never does. See
Good
what I
work,
mean? You
Timothy.
get paid good money just by being able to do shady shit with them. And shady shit I'll do.
Head back to the group.
Okay.
Booker, if you could throw this arrow and hit the moon, it might do some damage. Obviously, I'm not telling you to do that, though.
Or you do see, like, her foot is bleeding.
I will pull the arrow out of the foot if it's still in there.
Ow.
Drop this.
The arrow is pure crystal.
And also it went up through the foot, not down through the foot.
I'm gonna use
I don't think I should throw this up there. I think I should just throw another rock. This thing looks too good. You know what I'm saying?
I need it. Fortunately, that's not the thing it's after. Okay. Here's the plan. You guys go down there, and if we are killing her, I will be hidden. I need you to have some sort of word or action you're going to do for me to shoot her. When I hit her, whatever damage is on my weapon will make her vulnerable to it. So if I poison this, which I'm going to, and if it's holy, looking at Vendir, all that damage type she will be vulnerable to. And you will be able to kill her.
As a
Kill
last
who?
resort.
As a last resort, yes. But I need a signal. And I ask that you please let me hit them last. because it would greatly benefit us in the long run.
I can't make the ground more vulnerable to radiant.
You can make my crossbow do radiant damage.
Yes.
Once I hit her, she is vulnerable to every damage type this arrow does to her. So if you guys...
I want to be clear. Who are we shooting?
22 if I have to. You will give me a signal and I will shoot her.
I do not believe we're getting 22 here.
I know
We are
that.
going to need to go to the...
We're going to go to Exandria and I will hide and stay out of sight. You distract her and then there's something one of you has to do. What is the signal going to be?
I'm gonna look at Kaz. It's his god. I'll let him make that decision.
I have no desire to see her dead. And especially no desire to see her sent to the hells. It's your intention for the last shot. I have to assume you're trying to send a god to the hells.
I don't think the god will go to the house. I think the law, which is Timora, will die. And that Natalie person will go to the hells, which, if you ask a lot of people, she definitely deserves it.
We have an additional problem as well. If things do not go well with 22, we do not have a place to hold her. And we were warned by the Raven Queen about our ticking time bomb.
She'll be held in the house.
I am talking about the one in our mirror. The Raven Queen sent a message at the council meeting that we had to deal with our mirror situation sooner rather than later.
Give it to the narrator.
No.
Giving, as I understand, this is the power of transportation that should be controlled. Would you rather have a lawful being control that or something that is not lawful control that?
I'd rather a suitable candidate held it. We were just beginning to scout one, but I don't know. I don't know if we want to deal with 22 or still having this, but if it ends up turning into a fight, we have no way of containing the god's essence.
I thought it was a lot.
Because otherwise, if we were to kill 22, and this whole thing, as Shard does have her boon, and is withdrawing some of her power, we could kill 22 and then Shard gains all of it. That is a much worse situation.
Yeah, Joey, what happens if we send 22 to the hells?
That would trigger a cataclysm. Sending any divine being that set foot in hell would immediately break the divine compact that stops the fiends from escaping, but also stops the divine from falling and going there.
Isn't that how Zariel got there?
Zariel fell, and then they went, oh no, that can't happen again, as part of the peace treaty.
There's a war already. Maybe it will help us. It will be contained in the house if we send her there. It might cause them to join a war.
Vindir, you're proficient in religion. Anybody proficient in religion would immediately know any devil could escape the hells. Any
Especially
divine
no to this
creature,
plan.
every divine creature could go to the hells.
Get the attention off of you guys for sure.
Or make it
At the
even
risk-
bigger.
At the risk of what? The universe?
That wouldn't be the universe. The Hells have a primary duty of stopping the Abyss. Last time things came down from the heavens, they fought the Abyss. The Hells isn't actively trying to leave.
We're not sending God to the hells.
Okay, then give the power to the narrator.
I can't just give it to somebody. They have to be willing as well.
We have a candidate.
Is it a human or humanoid?
It's immortal.
I think that's a bad decision. Anything that's a law should be governed by a lawful creature. The second we give it to something that has free will, they're going to be like, well, I don't want to send this person here today. I don't want this to work. I don't want that to work.
And look what not having free will has done.
Is this god one of the issues? I don't think it ever was.
But it lacked free will and had to attack us, and then it lost its life.
Then give it to this one. Lacks free will too, but this one will do its job. Some gods are meant for jobs. This law that you are giving away is a job, not something that it should willingly have the option to not do.
This is not something that we should just throw away and toss aside just because it is not the most pressing matter.
Then take
It is a
back.
very important. That's
I would say take it back
broken
later.
logic.
Take it back later then if that's the issue. But right now, we have something much bigger to deal with. Us waiting is only going to make this situation worse than it already is.
Vindir, do you think our candidate would be a worthy choice for this? I know you said that you wanted them to join us at we're at 22. I don't know if we have the time.
Well, we're not going there to kill 22.
I agree, but I'm saying if things go badly,
I know.
and
That's what
given the Raven Queen's message,
I
things
think she's
become
capable.
unstable the longer that. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I think she's capable. But how to put it? If shit's hitting the fan, we could give it to her then. And then we'd have the mirror free, and we can try to defeat Timora.
I have much worry about. One, I think I would only give it to them willingly, so they would need to accept us, and they don't seem the type that would come to that kind of decision quickly. And I think there's problems with them being a choice as well, that I just don't know if we have time, and that I don't want to create a second god on Exandria that they never asked for. Especially not one that apparently has connections with all of the people there, and they all seem to quite like her. There's various issues with this, but we don't have time.
No. I think we just need to talk to 22 and hope for the best, and then if we have to fight her, well, I don't know.
Hopefully, if we
I
need to
have-
fight, we just need to defeat the success of her. Don't kill her.
I have no desire to kill 22.
Did anybody understand what he just said? My headset was falling off.
The last resort is what he said.
Suffocation, no breathing. Got it.
Look, I need a signal. I know you don't want to kill your goddess, but your goddess is actively helping one that could just end the universe.
We
More
don't know
importantly,
she's helping.
She is if she has her boon. Whether she knows it or not is a different story. Now,
Do you need a physical one or one by words?
I would prefer a physical one, but words work too.
I say roses are red.
Gotcha.
Have your signal.
As for your Bright Bridge dilemma, I would give it to the narrator if you asked me. When you guys teleport there, I will disappear. None of you follow me or mention me.
Outside of just what the narrator is also bound in some way to Elowen. I have no... While it may just be friendly or not, I do not want to give her that amount of power.
Then unbind it from Helen.
It's also not... They're not aligned with this. It would be like just giving the toddler the power to do it. It's not the same.
Some things should be celestial beings, other things shouldn't. This one should be a celestial being.
Well, it's been a long couple of days. I think let's sleep and go back to Exandria.
Found out that I thought we were about to go kill this thing. Or at least talk to it. Did you guys get in a fight at the meeting?
No, but it was very exhausting.
I think they've been up for about 30 hours.
They've been going nonstop, yeah.
So out of character, it's more like I think they're hitting the verge of we will be getting exhaustion levels.
Fine. I'll go to my old camp. In the morning we leave. Roses are red. What damage are you putting on my weapon? Think about that tonight, what you guys want to hit this thing with to be able to fight it. Yeah, she's setting up camp and going to bed.
Okay. Well, everyone, sleepy go bye-bye?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're all gonna go sleepy go bye-bye, you begin to set up a camp. Or are you guys returning to any... You cool just sleeping out on the beach? Or is that too peasanty for you heroes?
What about Dusemi's ship? Isn't that here?
It is. He's currently fishing, though, and he does... You could ask him to go get it for you if you want.
Is Sobek's old camp here?
No, there's been so many tidal waves and shit, that shit's gone.
She'll just set up near where the old camp was.
Alright,
I'll just
Yeah,
bum
also
it on
be
the,
by the
just bum it on the beach.
Stargaze.
Alright, you peasants lie down on the beach. as peasants do.
You say peasants, but this is a luxury white sand beach. Like,
Primo real estate. Primo. But yes, you all set up your camps. Are you just going to sleep, or are we taking watches, or?
I mean, I could literally. I don't get exhaustion anymore. Special athlete.
Nice.
Kaz doesn't sleep, so he's not actually sleeping. He's going to be awake through this, but he's long resting and thinking. So he's technically on watch this entire time.
Vindir just going to bed because he's old.
Fair enough.
Vindir looks goddamn awful these days.
Yeah. -1
Kaz barely
con.
even recognizes him. It's like, why aren't you blue anymore?
Abadi abadai. Abadi abadai. Alrighty. Well then, guys, I guess you take your long rest. Now, out of curiosity, I would like each of you to roll me a D100, please. You know, reasons.
Oof.
2 17s? What is going on?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's insane.
Every D100's been like under what, 17 or less?
That's 1 in 10,000.
Yeah, it's not something we got the same number. And then a 21's so close to 22.
We love 22.
If we got a 22, that would have been very bad.
Elwin, we need a D100 from you. They might
right.
be asleep.
Elwin? Alright, I guess they fell asleep then. It happens. So, Vindir and Casimir, since the two of you had to go ahead and fucking tie on a D100. What's the odds of that one, Wyatt?
I told you 1 in 10,000.
Oh, to tie? I thought that was to have 3 numbers under 20.
Oh no, that would be something different.
Okay. So, as the two of you are beginning to rest. Oh wait, no, Kaz, you can't do it. Vindir, you begin to drift to sleep. Entering into your slumber, experiencing your own personal realm here and looking around. It's strange. You're dreaming of your homeland. You're dreaming of your people celebrating you. You're dreaming of them throwing a massive party for you and everyone else in your group. It's a festival. They're appreciative. They're happy. But something is strange here. As you're looking them over, all of them have burn marks on their faces. Every single person. They don't act like they're burnt whatsoever. But they are. Every single one burned. And yet they keep celebrating you. It's a daunting experience for you. Especially since typically you do not dream. That's some elf bullshit. And in the morning you wake up, questioning why it is that you saw this. Everybody hit your long rest buttons. Everybody hit the long rest button. All right, there you go.
I'm in the old sheet. Mine doesn't show when I do it.
Are you guys pushing the... Okay.
I don't have long rest, but Glacis is gonna cast non-detection on herself.
Yeah, you set up that you do that automatically a long time ago, I remember.
Okay.
Every day you do that to yourself.
After I do that, I'm gonna go outside. Did you guys decide on one? Don't say why we're talking about this. Just say a type.
Holy.
Okay.
I prefer bludgeoning, but I don't think you can do that with an arrow.
I don't understand anything you just said, I'm sorry.
He prefers
I like
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can make it do that. I actually do have a bludgeoning arrow, I think. But I don't think I can. No, I can't. I can't change the Godslayer arrow. I have to hit with Godslaying. It's going to be piercing no matter what, on top of whatever add-ons we throw on there. So right now it's poison, holy, and piercing, guys.
By holy, I assume you mean radiant.
Yep.
Okay. Out of those three that you listed, then radiant's fine. That's the closest for me, I suppose.
Unless anyone has another way, looks over at Owen to make this do different types of damage.
Elowen's AFK.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
I used to have a dagger that did something like that. Very long time ago.
I would have liked that dagger.
It failed a lot on dragons. But it came in clutch when it really needed to.
We have a punching dagger in like the inventory, like a magical punching dagger, like a do piercing.
You're asking for a dagger.
A punching dagger, like from 3.5.
Like Wolverine claws. You want kitty
Yeah,
cat claws?
Who wants to do pierce and punches?
Do you guys want to get him kitty cat claws?
I'm carrying
Once
an entire arsenal. Are you looking for a magical dagger?
Well, maybe. I think they're called punching daggers. It's like you literally just like close your fist around it.
I
and
don't-
then, like the daggers.
I have daggers. I have... What are my special daggers?
I think I'll be fine.
I have skewer darts. These were previously used for kebabs, but they work wonders to stab people with.
I think I'm good. Also, when I get my Orphan Steel skeleton, definitely add the Wolverine claws. I mean, why
Kitty
not?
cat.
We're gonna be doing
Kitty
we're
cat
doing
claws.
the Wolverine.
I mean, I have multiple daggers if you just want to like put them between your fingers. Like, you know, like pretend that you have claws or something.
Just for this, just in case, because they're gonna be vulnerable to piercing. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't dagger technically slashing?
Depends on how you hit, but usually.
Joey, what would you say?
It's slashing, yeah. Or no,
Yeah, what it
daggers
is.
are piercing. Daggers are piercing. That's how
Yeah,
they're
daggers
designed.
are piercing.
I apologize.
Okay, that's perfect. I'll take one just in case.
Joe, I'm gonna use one of my
Sure.
worm poisons on the arrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw.
No, I have some already. Like it says I have 4.
Yeah, I saw. You said you're putting them on. You're fine.
Cool.
I give or one of my 16 plus 1 weapons.
Being the goddess of luck, she's probably gonna make me miss a few hits. So don't expect the first one to be the one that's the correct arrow.
I hope that we will not have to use any.
So too.
While I know that you want to kill everything that you ever see, I hope that we can have a different path here to it.
Some things need to die.
Yes, but Elwyn is still here with us.
Speaking of Elwyn, can you please send us to this area now?
Sure, I'll have them do it. So where are they teleporting you to? Keep in mind, or plane shifting you to. They can only plane shift you to places that they have been. They have been to Pheolin. They have been to Iman. Why is it not snapping? All right, Iman. Pheolin. Craghammer.
I think just
Vessel.
You can
get us
You can
not
hand her-
Russell.
They've been to Anharel. I'm sorry, what?
Hand her one of the symbols of 22.
Let's read the plane shift spell.
We also need Keyleth to meet us. Don't we?
Well, we know that.
Keyleth says she would be happy to help you with this. Yes. You and up to 8 willing creatures who link hands in a circle are teleported to a different plane of existence, not a person. You can specify a target destination in general terms, such as the City of Brass on the elemental plane of fire, or the Palace of Despater on the second level of the Nine Hells, and you appear in or near the destination as determined by the DM. Alternatively, if you know the sigil sequence of a teleportation circle on another plane of existence, you can choose to go there instead. So yeah, you being experienced in this realm, Lauren, you could have them go, like, more specifically. Last you heard about where she was going down to Allfield through Zadash.
Zadash. It's our hometown out of character. I don't think Natalie would have liked destroying that.
She went through Zadash.
Okay, yeah, let's go to Allfield.
Can
Well,
you ping where Zadash is?
Zadash is here. Allfield is here. Zadash, Allfield.
Gotcha. Wait, and she destroyed Rexentrum as well? That's quite a distance she's actually moved in.
Yeah, she started off in Rexitrim. It's pretty much, as far as anybody's aware, off the map. Went to...
Moved all the way.
Well, she went down to Zadash, went to Felderwin, and now is at Allfield. Last you heard, which was yesterday.
Let's go to
I'll
Allfield.
predict survives.
And dear, can you make my weapon holy?
So what,
Oh,
are you
well.
guys just going there and immediately fucking fighting? Or what?
No, but it's less than an hour. Holy
Oh.
weapon lasts an hour. So
Okay.
it's the just in case.
Okay.
Casimir has to say the words for
Shooter.
Iblis to shoot.
Sure.
I know, but I think what Joy's us getting at is
You're not
We don't
gonna
have a
appear and
fucking
go,
plan.
"Hi, boss lady, how are you?" Like
Yeah.
you're...
Oh,
like we don't have a fucking plan here at all.
No,
Like,
shit.
except for maybe can try to talk to her and convince her. And last time we tried to do that, nothing happened.
Well, this is your second chance. Plus, like, this might give you a feel of what this god is like in dealing with them. I'm gonna use greater invisibility on myself right before we teleport, so I'm completely invisible. And is it okay if she gets on your back for now?
Yeah, it's good to get on the back.
Okay. Right when you touch my thing and we disappear, I'm gonna use greater invisibility right before we disappear. So I'm waiting for holy weapon.
So you'll have greater invisibility for 1 minute.
That's all I need just to go hide somewhere.
Sure.
What's the plan?
we talk to her. We gotta stop her from killing people first and foremost. Then we talk to her about the Shar problem and get any insight, and then if it seems like she's not gonna help with this Shar stuff, or she's on Shar's side, then I'll leave that decision up to you, Casimir. But we need to talk her down before we try to kill her.
Well, I don't disagree with that. Last time I tried it, it went nowhere. I don't know what going directly in is going to get us, but I don't have any other plans or any other thoughts of what to do.
We could offer her help so she stops feeling like she's going to be trapped again.
Yeah, let's just talk to her and ask her why she's doing this.
Alrighty. So, I'm just going to post something in Discord so Elowin is aware that we are using one of their spell slots. At Elowin. Nope, not Elemention. At Noisy. Long rest. Then plane shift spell slot used.
Didn't do just in case things go bad. Don't suppose you put any death wards on you, do you?
Yeah, I do. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I will death ward. Well, she's invisible now, so. Kaz, Elowin, and myself. Or not myself, sorry. Just them 3.
Okay. So, let me get this together. As you all begin to plane shift away, the air snaps back into place around you with the sound like a coin spinning on stone. One heartbeat of weightlessness. Then gravity remembers you. Your feet hit frozen earth outside Allfield, and for a moment it almost looks normal. Almost. Sorry, that's the wrong song. The countryside here is the Dwendalian Empire at its most familiar. Flat plains, pale winter grasses, bare trees like skeletal hands reaching into a gray sky. A road of packed dirt and cracked stone runs straight towards the city's silhouette. A few watchtowers stand along the horizon like patient sentinels. But the closer you look, the more you realize that normal never survived the last few days here. The wind is wrong, not in speed or direction, but in the way it moves. Gusts that stop too sharply, then resume again as if someone is tugging on the world like a cloth. Loose snow lifts, whirls, then drops in neat lines across the road as though it decided to be orderly out of fear. And beneath it all, there's a sound that shouldn't be audible at this distance. A city humming with panic. Not screams. No, not yet. Just the collective strain of thousands of people who have started to believe the universe itself has turned against them. Ahead, the outer wall of Allfield rises low, practical stone, built for bandits and beasts, not cosmic calamity. Smoke curls over the rooftops in thin, miserable ribbons. Not one fire, many small ones, like 100 separate emergencies, all too minor to matter, until they stack on top of one another and become the end of a community. And then it begins. The luck. It announces itself the way a predator does, quietly, intimately. A bird lands on a frozen fence near the road, shakes its feathers once, and as it is shaking, its neck snaps and it falls to the ground. No reason, no struggle, just a clean break, and it topples sideways, dead before it hits the snow. Tiny thing, meaningless thing. Except the world makes sure that you notice it. A moment later, a loose wooden sign on the roadside meant to point travelers towards Allfield groans as the nails holding it beside themselves. Done enough work for one lifetime. The board tears free and flips end over end through the air like a thrown blade, moments away from crashing directly into your skull. If it wasn't for your quick reflexes, it would have easily have taken someone's face clean off. Now you move. Of course you do. You're the Godslayers. Your bodies react before thought can form. You start to notice these little glimpses of misfortune taking place. The shutters of stones on the outer wall collapsing nearby, near your foot, and you having to jump out of the way before they topple and kill you. You notice your feet sliding across ice over top of the stonework, causing you to spin out but grabbing onto something before your head crashes into the side of a stone wall or pillar. All of these seemingly random, seemingly insignificant effects taking place one by one. All of you wise enough to know this isn't just mere coincidence. A wagon passes in the distance. Two locals huddled on its bench, heads down and cloaks pulled tight. The wheels wobble as if it hits a rut. And then the axle shears. The wagon collapses in a shower of wood and metal. The horses scream and rear. The driver is thrown hard. And the only reason he doesn't die is because you are there to catch him. A blur of movement. A catching arm. The man's ribs would have shattered. His skull would have hit the stone. But he lands in your soft fur instead. He looks up at you with this tired, mortified look. He doesn't exactly look thankful. He just whispers, raw and trembling. It is luck. Luck's gone bad. I'm sorry, Lady Luck, I'm sorry. I swear I'm sorry. As he begins to crawl on his hands and knees away. Looking around this city, this place, this is a hell. This is a torture to the people here. You hear the softened prayers of those forced to forsake their own faiths in the eyes of true power. Destruction, targeted misfortune, or else suffer the consequences. You can see areas along the fences, fresh blood laced against them, where someone had tripped and punctured directly through their eye into it. You look down into the well where you can see individuals who had fallen down and have already frozen to death in the frigid water and the cold landscape. Welcome to Allfield, everybody. Last week you all hit, for the community, it's like the games that 22 affects, 300.
Okay.
Casimir,
Joey,
this is
I'm gonna
for-
use my
Mhm.
potion of flying. I'm gonna say in Orzier, I'll be watching you guys, and I'm gonna fly and find a place to hide and keep a watch on the group. I guess follow.
I need you to roll me a d4 when you attempt to drink that. Even odds. Even, good fortune. Odd, bad fortune.
Even.
Good fortune, you drink it successfully.
Yeah, and I'll go fly and hide somewhere before my invisibility wears off.
Casimir, this isn't a very good look.
I know. This isn't my first time seeing this.
Do we just call her out, or do we have to try to find her?
Do I feel any kind of pull, Joy?
Insight check. You can sense her presence is all around you right now, but where she specifically is, you can only gleam that based off of their personality right now. Where would a malevolent, diabolical, egotistical child god be right now? Though she is ancient, she has been sealed away long enough that she is younger than most of you in years that she has experienced.
Whatever would be the most fun, I suppose.
Where do you think that is?
Probably right in the center of it, or at least somewhere that she can see everything that's happening. Somewhere that she may be able to play a game.
You
In her,
go on her.
in her town, then?
Most likely.
You peer around until you notice the watchtower in the center of town. This large, magnificent tower with a clock built into it itself, a location that is seen throughout the entirety of Allfield as you begin traveling over towards it. You all notice something else as well. Where Casimir goes, the misfortune doesn't take place. In fact, quite the opposite. A barrel goes wheeling down the road directly towards you, Kaz, and before it would hit you, it hits a rock that causes it to spin sideways and stand up right next to you. A fine vintaged wine, very well aged, very well crafted. Incredible piece just happened to land directly beside you. And as you continue walking by, you see horses break out of their stables, go charging past you all, and one of them stops just to graze on the grass right next to you. As this is happening, you see individuals take note of you. 3 people huddled beneath an awning nearby, trying to keep warm. You can see burn marks on their stone building besides them, the signs of what happened when they attempted to make a fire. They eye you up suspiciously at your fortune as they begin crawling towards you on the ground. You're one of hers, aren't you? Timora's? You're one of her faithful.
Where is she?
Please, please give us your bless. We will worship every day. We will give any offerings that we can. Please give us your
Answer
bless.
my question. Where is she?
He turns and points over at the clock tower that you are currently heading towards. The last god who attempted to get to her. He gestures down at the ground, and you look where one of the arms of the clock had fallen out of it and skewered through the man directly at the doorway itself. Please. Please just ask her what she wants. We'll give her anything. We need fire. We won't survive the winter without the fire. Please.
Walking right by.
As you approach up towards the front door, you test the handle, and it is locked, but something snaps on the door frame itself, allowing it to fall open.
It's what at times I don't even know my own strength. Just like put the door to one side. Oops, accident. It's totally me that did that, obviously.
Mm-hmm. And then you begin ascending upwards.
Yep.
Vindir,
I assume I'm being followed. Yeah.
Those three are staying under the awning. They are terrified to go near her. Vindir, I need you to roll even or odds. You still have her blessing, right?
I don't think I ever got rid of it, no.
Okay, then you're good. Vindir, as you are climbing the stairs up the watchtower, the clock tower, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. As the stairway begins to groan under an unseen wind and attempts to toss you from it.
And it sure does.
It sure does. Both of you watch as Vindir goes tumbling over the side, landing heftily onto the ground. Oops, sorry, wrong die. Oh, that's also wrong. It's not D10s. It's D6s. 11 points of bludgeoning damage. If you didn't know how to fall from doing it so often, you probably would have snapped your neck there.
She's making it hard for me to like her right now.
Vindir, watch your step.
I was.
Normally, not enough. Maybe try to move the needle in your eye so it's not, blocking so much.
No. You climb back up and continue the ascension up to the top, and when you reach it, you see one of the glass panes of the windows is destroyed. And there she is, Timora, sitting there, looking out across the community, the people, humming a simple song before slowly turning and looking at you. Kaz, you're here! Oh my god! She stands up and goes up to you and gives you a hug. Oh, thank you. I do need... Oh, hi, welcome as well. Elowen, hi. Where's that Lauren girl you guys came here with?
She disappears all the time. I have no idea, but hi. You certainly left your mark on this place, it seems.
Oh, yes, they're converting.
Are they converting, or is it part of the transit?
Well, they're worshiping me now. I can hear their prayers, and as soon as they start praying to me, I can start answering them. Like, here, come look at this, real quick. See that house over there?
Please don't do anything, guys.
No. Just come look. Come on. In that house, there is a lovely married couple, early 20s, with some brand new children. And the two kids, they were diseased. Horribly. They weren't going to survive the winter, but because the old woman across the street fell onto her rose bushes and slit her throat, those kids are going to live now. She smiles. It's an exchange. No, there is no coin in sight. It's an exchange. See, I deem that as an old woman, her life is almost over anyways. So those kids should have an opportunity to live, shouldn't they? One excruciating end to her allows those two to have a life. And their parents to have someone help them with, I don't know, whatever kids help people with or whatever.
Okay, Joey, you had to do this old, like, sacrifice the old for the young. You had to go with that.
Yeah. The first example. The law of equivalent exchange, yes.
Yeah.
Where do you think... Wyatt, I know you don't watch anime, but one of my favorite shows of all fucking time is Full Metal Alchemist. And the entire show is based off of the law of equivalent exchange. In order to gain something, something of equal value must be lost.
No, I dated a girl and that was her favorite show, and we watched some of it. I know what you're
It's
talking
so good.
about.
Yeah, both series are actually.
Agreed.
As one of the best anime of all time.
People who don't like anime like it.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems with that one. Oh, Joey, just for me, is Hop or Ekra there at all?
They are not currently here.
Ooh. Maybe you guys should get them. I want to see if the experiment worked.
We'll get there. Because now that you're here, you can finally start preaching. Many of my worshippers were already sought after and killed, sadly. There's a few others, though. They're on a different continent. I'm going to get them back. Just need to figure out how to get on a boat.
Look, you have been, like Casimir says, left your mark, but I don't know if this is the way of going about it.
Oh, don't worry. And she like scoops your face, looking at you with the sweetest, kindest look you can fathom coming from her. You don't have to worry about that. I know. But Kaz, what did you think about those three?
What three?
Under the awning.
The three that you passed.
Yeah.
They seemed like they were struggling.
Do you think I should allow them to have some fortune?
I would say allow people to make or break their own fortune.
We did that in the past. No. There's a reason I've taken back over my domain. It's mine. I will help people achieve things they've never fathomed.
By hurting how many, though?
The same number. It's all equal.
Life is not a zero-sum game.
But it is. It is. You can measure pain and suffering to joy and life. You can measure one life against another. It's easy, in fact.
So how long do those kids have then? Because you just said it was one old lady. There can't be that much life left.
Oh, see, that's why I made it so she would fall on the rose bush. She suffered the entire time she was bleeding out and dying. All of that pain and suffering, those kids will easily live into their 20s. And Vindir, oh, she'll go up to you. Don't worry, I know you got rid of my boon. I can get you another one. It's not a problem at all. Any friend of Casimir's, it's not a problem. We're just gonna have to pick someone to take all of the misfortune.
Do you know who has
What
that
is
boon?
it?
No, I don't. It just disappeared.
You know who you've given the boon to? Do you remember everyone you've given it to?
Of course. There was Kaz, Liara before I took it back from her, you, Vindir. There was Six Fingers. He also got it. Ekra has the boon still.
Shout out to Dodger on Saturday nights.
Dodger has the boon, yes. All of my worshippers, they have a form of it. But I'll get you a new one. Maybe one of those men under the awning. Yeah?
No.
Oh, it'll be easy enough to set up. We just need I'll pick someone at random, okay?
No.
What do you mean, no? Do you
I
not wish to have my blessing?
I do not want your boon. I don't believe it would be appropriate.
You've been benefiting from my boon for years. All of you have.
Yes, indirectly I have, but my feet are making a path to godhood itself.
What domain?
Peace.
Oh, yeah, that's fine then.
I'm not taking anything from you.
Oh, I know you're not. It's fine. No. You're perfectly fine, Vindir. You're so old. I know that you're not trying to take anything from me.
But you've got to stop the forced worship.
Nobody's forcing them. They have a choice.
Their choice is to worship you or have nothing but bad luck.
Yeah, that's a choice.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
You talk about people exchange all that bad luck. Where's that good luck going?
To you guys. Yeah. Come on. Have you not noticed those lucky shots that you've gotten in on those fights that you've been in? Those incredible punches where they just lean their jaw into it a little too closely, or those moments where you were able to actually dodge out of the way of a divine strike.
That was years of hard work.
Yeah, of course, to give you the physical capacity to do it, but that's also me. I made it so that you would survive those things. You could dodge, fight, hit them when it really mattered.
Isn't that you kind of going on somebody else's portfolio?
No, this is my domain.
Or-
Luck is all mine. And it's imperceivable.
Look, you're causing a lot of suffering.
That's the balance of it. There can't be good fortune without misfortune.
But why are you giving it to people who don't deserve it?
You deserve it.
No, I meant the bad fortune.
Oh. Well, I don't give the worst of it to people unless they've done something horrible.
But
Like-
that lady who died in the rose bush.
She was gonna die soon anyways.
But did she do anything to warrant the suffering?
No. But it gave
It
life
says-
to those kids. They were not gonna survive this winter. They were gonna die.
You still took the choice away. She did not do anything to deserve that by your own admission. You just said you only do that to bad people.
Oh, I see the problem. You don't understand yet. See, when everyone worships me, they can make their own choices. They can choose the misfortune in order to give fortune to someone else. Someone can pray to me and offer their own life in exchange to heal the sick in their family. They will be able to enact the balance that I give. But until I have my worshippers to do this, the decision's mine. I'm the judge. I make sure that they live. They wonder. They explore. And if that means someone has to stub their pinky toe on furniture once in a while, so be it.
Stubbing your
Yeah.
toe and a woman suffering in a rose bush are not the same.
I mean, they're pretty close. But it's alright. If you don't want any of my boons, Vindir, I'll respect it. And same for you, or if you want me to take my blessing back, I'll take it back. It's fine. I can't hear you, dude.
Yeah, you can take my blessing.
Okay. I'll take it back. How about you, Kaz?
I don't think the way that we're currently doing things is the best one. Not how you're working this world.
Well, you've seen what this world has
Destructions.
done without structure, without guidance.
You're free to choose. But this destruction that's being wrought right now, as localized as it is, it's... You're too small scale. I understand you're seeking to regain your strength, but you have all of your domain, don't you?
Yes. I got it all back finally. Thanks to all of you. Thank you, by the way.
Then you need not make them feel luck. They already know that luck exists. Many of them do. They will worship, but making them scared, making them frightened, it's not going to help you. Though I wonder, do you feel like you've been for all the worship that you've been given? Does it feel whole to you?
Not yet. I haven't gotten all of it yet, though. And there may be some wisdom behind your words, Casimir. I trust you. You've had my best interest at heart for a long time. You've understood our exchange. And in time, I'll do this. But only after all remnants of Evandra are eradicated. She took my life, my joy, my purpose. She put me in a box, alone, with nobody to talk to, no one to help, no one to perceive. Someone created by the one who created the universe itself. All I need is to eviscerate her. And we're almost done with this continent. We're almost there. There's the elves in the grove. But that's
She's
really
already eviscerated.
No, she isn't. Her memory lingers. Her doctrine is still written. Her shrines are still built. And there are still people whispering and worshiping her, begging her to hide them from me.
Perhaps because this is the path that you have chosen here. If you came and presented them not as this force, but how I saw you, how I know you can be seen, they would welcome you openly and without force. But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you know of Shar?
The younger sister of the woman who tried to defame me as my ascension was happening. Oh, I know a good little bit about her. And now the weave isn't stopping me from speaking and sharing. Why? What do you need? What can I give you?
She holds Vendir's boon.
She slowly turns her head to look at you, Vendir. You gave my boon to Shar.
I did.
It was based on the gift you gave me. Do not seek vengeance on him. You sought to give me back Liara. Shar refused to allow it. He didn't know what he was offering at first. But she stole from you. She stole Liara once a time ago. And then she used her again to steal more from you. And if she has your boon right now, while you're doing all of this, how much else is she stealing from you?
Kaz, are you trying to kill her? Do you want me to kill her for you?
I want you to help us.
She places a hand on your cheek, smiling. Vendir, you can roll an insight check now. You may as well. Kaz, the full attention of your god is a little distracting.
I'm gonna use my scribe advantage. Ugh, 27.
Insight? All right.
You know, if you still had that bit, I could have given you a 22. Just saying.
After what said, after what saw, yeah, he could keep that boot.
No, that's fair.
And I was explained.
Vindir. She has a need to be helpful. She doesn't perceive what she's doing as hurting people. They're insignificant. They don't matter. She has a need to be helpful, and the only thing that supersedes that is her need to eradicate Evandra. Those are her two pure focuses in life. But Kaz, as she scoops your face and smiles, I'll have her die right now for you. All you have to do is ask. I'll kill her.
I don't know if you can.
I can.
Casimir, I think she can, and if she does, I don't know what's gonna be destroyed.
Doesn't matter. She's in your way. She hurt you.
I want that pleasure for myself. For everything that she took. But I want your help. Not here, not dealing with these people. I want your help in this.
Roll me a persuasion roll.
I have advantage on this.
The only way that could have been better is if you rolled a 22.
Yeah, I know.
Kaz. You know you always have my help. Anything you need. Anything, ever. I'll make sure you have that opportunity. No matter who has to suffer. Guys, I think this is exactly where we need to call the session this week.
I agree.
Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.